Man, you see they fucking gulagged the protester, the girl who organized the protester.
No bail skis for her.
They fucking gulagged her, denied her bail, talking 10 years, bro. What the fuck, Ricochet?
That's mad. Who knows what the fuck is going on?
What's popping? What's popping?
It was good. Who's that? J Soul? What you saying, fam?
I'm out here. What are you guys dealing with? Everybody's blessed?
J
Yeah,
Soul.
man.
You already know the vibes.
Good, my people.
Hey, what's good, MC Bone? Voice of the
Yeah,
fucking culture. What are you saying, dog?
coolin', brother. Got
Ebo, you're
back
saying
to
you're fresh off All-Star Weekend.
yeah, man. It was legendary still last
What
weekend.
what's the vibe out there? I know you're pushing. I know everywhere you go, you rep the city. So what was the vibe out in Cleveland?
It was good. So I actually hosted a couple events, and then got to Bun B in the camp. Free A just dropped that new record with Bun B and Tiamara. So just doing what we got to do, trying to get it on the playlist and pushing the record. But it was actually good because people don't know a lot of Toronto people were actually working the NBA event, like a lot. There's this one girl who she did a whole workshop. She makes plants out of basketballs, but she's from Toronto.
I seen that.
Yeah. So that was dope. And a lot of Toronto people, saw Charlie B, Kayla, Trish, like everybody was just there. So it was good that we were all working. But looking forward for next year. Get the jump start.
Yeah, shout out Free A too, man. He's been putting in work.
Yeah, man. He's 2022. He's coming. He's coming to let the work do the talking. But a lot of new project coming out soon. So we just working.
What's new with you? You see what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? What you got going on?
Bro, I've been grinding for the last 25 years. I'm trying to take a couple weeks and smoke some weed and just catch the next play real quick before you start thinking about that, to be honest with you, bro. I need a vacay, bro. I've never taken like some time off, G. I need some time real quick, bro.
Nah,
Well deserved, G. Well deserved.
You know what I mean? I'll be back at it though in a few weeks, but for now I'm not. I'm just looking at all the options. There's some other radio plays that might be available. Talks about a podcast have been going in. I'm always like deep in the nightlife thing, so there's a models with that as well. So who knows, man? I want to continue putting on for the culture regardless. So no matter what happens, somewhere there'll still be an outlet for that whole Made in Toronto vibe. So
okay.
that's
Hell yeah.
definitely coming. Like I'll put my word that that's definitely coming back in some capacity somewhere,
I rate it. I
even if
saw the
I'm doing it
hashtag.
for free somewhere.
Facts.
Hell yeah. Yo, Yash, what's popping, man? Talk to me, Yash. You a producer, right?
Sorry, my fault, bro.
Oh,
What's
you good?
good?
What you saying, G?
I'm just cooking, bro. Just been cooking up lately. A lot of loops, a lot of beats. Just time management, big thing, especially. School's a bitch. You know how it is.
That's it, man. No, I've been hearing we ain't showing enough support to the producers in this room, man. So definitely want to like dig in on some of that shit. So shout out to you, man, for putting in that work. I know you got some placements in your career, man.
Hell
You got
yeah,
an
bro.
NBA YoungBoy placement, no?
Yeah, I just had one on his Sincerely Cantrell album in September. That was really dope. Just really working towards the next one in the meantime, and then whatever else hits. We got a bunch of stuff coming. We're still wrapping up Houdini's album and stuff. Yeah, man, really just like working towards that next YoungBoy song, and then just whatever other big placements come. You know how it is.
Man, I just heard that YoungBoy record that he dropped today, where it's like he dissing everybody, man.
Jeez, everybody, it's young boy against the industry.
Yeah, I saw that. He's really like, man, I really think he's on top right now. I haven't had a chance to listen to the record yet, but I saw he had a whole bunch of disses in those, which is crazy.
No, he went for everyone's neck in that one, man.
Nah, he coming for everyone, bro.
So how did that link up happen between you and him, man? Like how did that placement come together?
It's not like I even sent the beat directly to him. I actually did the beat with two other producers that I work with. One of them being Smokescreen. who works pretty closely with Murda and Corey Litwin and all them. And he has a good relationship with Youngboy's engineer. So we were just working pretty closely for a while, and I was sending him a lot of stuff for Youngboy. And just really one ended up just hitting, man. Like it was, I did the melody on it, and then I had made it with another one of my co-producers named Cash 22, and then I sent the melody over to Smoke, and it just went from there. He ended up doing the drums and sent that over to Youngboy's engineer and making the album, which really dope to see.
What NBA Youngboy song was it, bro?
It was "Hold Me Down" on Sincerely Cantrell. It was #2 on the album.
Well, that's dope, man. That's very dope. It's interesting how like these placements come about, man. It's definitely not as like traditional as people may think it is. You know, it's fucking sending a loop to this guy. This guy's throwing the drums on it. His
for
dog's the
real.
engineer, and then
There's no set in stone way of going about getting placements, man. Like
Facts.
I've been around, like haven't been around like longest, but I've definitely been around enough to like tell you that like this shit, there's no set in stone way, and it's really just you gotta be consistent with it, and then they really just end up falling into your lap, bro. Like I could tell you some of the craziest stories, but it's really like just a matter of like staying consistent, maintaining your relationships, solid connections, and really like all of that is very important. But at the end of the day, it really just boils down to making good music, because the whole music industry, especially, but the producing game is extremely oversaturated. So it's like you really got to have something that's going to set you apart from the next person, especially like when you don't have placements going for you yet. Because unfortunately, like the industry is so damn superficial, and it's like people, like a lot of times, I'm sure there's producers in here who have like gone to reach out to someone and they won't get a response back. It happened to me. It happened to a bunch of other people. Guarantee it's just part of like coming up. And like generally, like if you are like lucky enough for the person to like kind of give you a chance, then that's when it really comes down to like how good your music is. Because that's, if you don't have placements to set you apart from another person, it's really going to come down to your music. You know what I mean?
Facts. What's the productivity level right now, man? How many beats you cranking out a week?
I really don't. I'm really big on like quality over quantity. Sorry. So I really don't like give myself like a number to shoot for per week. Beats generally for me are a bit easier to crank out than loops. Melodies really be taking me more time. But generally, like just between like work and school, and all that, I generally try and keep up with like 1 or 2 melodies a day, and then just beats whenever I can fit that in. But like, I would much rather have 2 solid melodies that like are just undeniably fire, rather than like make 10 and then 1 is maybe gonna cut it. You know what I mean? So I'm really big on that, and then it's really just time management.
For sure, man. For sure. That's dope, bro. Well, that's interesting. What else? So like, I'm sure there's a lot of producers in here. I know we talked about, bringing more producers up and having some conversation. So I'm sure we got some more producers in the room. Like, what's a mistake you made like early on when you were producing that like you really learned from?
Oh man, so many. Really just like, especially for like a lot of younger producers, like I made the mistake myself, is really just like kind of not being annoying, but it's kind of knowing how to carry yourself, knowing how to hit people up, just so that, because there's a lot of stuff that's frowned upon in the industry, you know what I mean? So it's really just like you gotta kind of act right, and if someone like hits you up, or if you hit someone up and you don't get a response, or they left you on scene, I wouldn't like go and, you know what I mean, like spam them, sort of thing. like just kind of work with the next person or wait for them to hit you back. I'm trying to think of like a couple other things. It's really just like that is one like big one for me, bro, is like just be like as professional as possible. Because like I know for like me, like I'll be honest with you, like years back, 2018, 2019, I'd be like sending these essays to people's DMs, and it's like no one has time to read that shit, and really no one cares. Like no one
Facts.
cares. Like they're not gonna take 2 minutes out of your day or out of their day to go and read this letter you wrote them because you want to work with them. Like just keep it like short, concise. Um, and if they like give you an email for like melodies or whatnot, send your shit. I wouldn't go and like say you sent it. You know what I mean? They're gonna get to their inbox when they got time in their day. They're gonna listen to your shit if they want to. And the way I look at it is, if they don't give you the time of day to listen to your shit, that's their loss, bro. Because you gotta know that you're fire, and don't get all like butthurt about it. Just really like just keep the consistency. Go hit up the next person. Work with what you got, and just, you know what I mean, like attack from all
How do you deal
angles,
with
sort
that
of
though?
thing.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you deal with, per
That's
se, let's
good.
say rejection? Like, you know, if you're knocking on doors and they're not opening, I'm sure you've been there at one point.
Yeah,
How do you deal
you
with
mean
that and
like
bounce back from that?
you mean like getting like left on scene in DMs,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like just
getting
like
left on
not opening up?
scene, unread or whatever. No callbacks, no nothing. Things are not happening. What made you want to, you know, like what gave you that hope to say, you know what, I'm still gonna finna be knocking on those doors. I'm still making those calls, sending those emails. Like,
Really just like earlier on, it was really just like my love for it, and just, well, it still is, obviously. But like when you're first starting, it's really like your passion for it, and it's like just knowing that you're gonna like make it. Because like obviously, like if you want to do this shit, if you want to do this shit as a career, you gotta like know that that's gonna happen for you. Um, but for me, it's like if I got left on scene or something, I'm not gonna go and like spam them till they answer. You know what I mean? That's really just gonna burn the bridge as a connection. And it's like you never know if you're gonna run into that person at an event or something later on, and you would much rather be seen by them as just getting left on scene rather than sending 10 messages after that, and then they're like, oh, this is the annoying kid who wouldn't leave me the
mm,
fuck alone. You know what I mean?
mm.
And then it's
Right,
like,
right.
and then it's almost like you've already burned that bridge if you've done that.
So
So
it doesn't
Facts.
matter what you're coming with after that. It's already over. Like like for instance, I don't want to deal with you no more. You already got that first impression out of the way.
yeah, you know what I mean? So exactly, and first impressions are everything. So if you're just gonna go and like spam them till they answer, they're gonna be less inclined to work with you. But if you like just leave it, move on, and go work with what you got, or go work on some other shit, they might end up coming back and hitting you up later. Like I've even had that, like bigger producers that I've tried to work with before, um, hit me up later down the line after I tried to work with them. You know what I mean? And it's like, and that's again just a superficial aspect of the industry. Once you get some placements and stuff under your belt, people are gonna come knocking on your door. And until then, it's really, you gotta like stay down and figure out something to separate yourself from everyone else.
No, man, big
But
facts. I really like your point about the not long ass emails. I'd be getting some long ass novels. It's like, I ain't fucking
no,
reading
yeah,
that,
me
bro.
too.
I ain't
And it's
reading
like
I
that.
don't need the whole
sometimes,
story, bro. Just get to the point.
Yeah.
exactly, right? And sometimes I'll even like catch a DM with someone, and I'll see like what I sent them back in like 2018, 2019. I'm like, oh God, bro, like no fucking way I said that. And it's like, thank God, like I learned and shit, and thank God that it's like it didn't burn enough bridges, sort of thing. I mean, that's not really gonna burn too many bridges, because it's really like it depends on the person as well. Um, but there were times where like I did send a long ass message and I got a response. You know what I mean? So it's really different for everyone. But I would definitely say that's like something to just avoid.
You know,
For
and that
sure,
right there
man.
doesn't go just for producers either. That goes for pretty much anybody in the industry.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
not even in the industry, just like in general. Like, bro,
In general, no, you're right.
no one has time to be reading like essay of a message, like, or nor do they care. Like, just really
No, but not just
truly.
the essay, not just the essay fact. Like I've been in a situation where somebody might have sent me a song in a DM. I didn't notice it for whatever reason. And then fast forward a year and a half, I might hear that person's record on Keep6Solid's page or whatever, and I hit them up and I see, oh shit, this person hollered at 2018. But the person also said, all right, fuck you. You don't want to hear my shit? Go fuck yourself. It's
Exactly,
like, all
and
right,
that's
bro, I was about to hit you for the shit. And it's like, if that's what you're on, and that's what you're on, you know what I mean?
exactly, and that's like a pretty close equivalent to just like spamming someone who doesn't hit you back. Like, you saw that, and it's like they lost their shit and said fuck you, and it's like that's literally just burning the bridge. And if
That's it.
they
That's when it's
and
over.
the equivalent would have been like them sending you 20 messages, yo bro, check me out, bro. And it's like, as it is, like, for a producer, I'd say it's probably a little bit different as opposed to like your position. But it's like, if people send me their music, like, generally it's like, what am I gonna do with that, bro? Like, if it's an artist, like, generally I don't really like, I'll take it in, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like, but definitely, like, if you don't get a response back, like, saying fuck you sort of thing, like, that's really gonna, that's not doing you any favors.
No, for sure, man. For sure.
That's an awful look.
No, you're right, man. You're right. You're right. Yo, A Walker, what's popping, brother?
What's good, brother?
Hey, man. I seen you come in and come out. Welcome back, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm literally getting a tattoo right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I had to back out because the music was blasting.
Okay, man. I know you got some big placements in the tank, bro. You got what? Central C, Chef G. You done a bunch of shit, right?
We got Chef G, Sleepy Hollow, YNW Melly, D Block Europe, Central C. Central C is unreleased though. It's not released.
Okay. Okay. I shouldn't have said that then, eh?
No. It's cool. I don't actually think he's ever gonna release it. Honestly, the record was made in like 2019, so I'm not 100% sure. It's a pop record too. It's not even like his drill shit. So it's a lot different.
Okay. So you got some plaques on the wall yet?
I have one plaque. It's a streaming plaque though. I don't have any like Billboard certifications or anything like that. I have no golds or platinums. Just some streaming plaques.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
We get money. I think it has like 55 million total streams across all platforms.
Okay. That's dope, man. Well, fucking. Hopefully that Central C shit comes out. He's popping, man.
For
Who's
sure, yeah,
that?
no,
All
he's
my
still
bought was
reading my
belly fat.
emails. He responds to my DMs and all that stuff. I'm kind of just, I'm sending him stuff all the time, just kind of hoping, he still fucks with me because he messaged me in like 2018, like, "Yo, bro, I'm an artist. Like, you gotta work with me, bro. Like, I fuck with your sound." I'm like, "Yo, yeah, let's get it." Like, so we locked in a long time ago, but obviously that he's blown up uh, a lot lately, and yeah, he's probably got his own team of producers and stuff, but he's still reading the emails. That's all that matters to me.
There you go, man. There you go. Who's that? Evergreen? We talking producers, man.
What's going on, Lucas?
There he is. Yo, it's been a minute, my guy. How you been, bro?
I've been good, bro. What about yourself?
Man, I can't complain, man. Yeah, man. Happy you punched in, bro. I know you're a guy that's been putting in a lot of work out of the city and relentlessly just sending out beats. I've been getting your packs for a few years now, man. It's always hot. So fucking
Most definitely, I appreciate
yeah,
it.
man. Shout out you, bro.
Yeah,
You've
for
been doing
sure.
your
You
thing.
got in Mexico, huh?
Yeah, I'm over here now, bro.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man. So I mean, for people who don't know, like, what are some of those placements that you've been able to lock in? I know you got a bunch.
I done cuts on like Moneybag albums, Raw Wave, Lil Baby, NLE Chopper, just like a bunch of hip hop cuts for real.
Long list, man. A long list. I asked this question earlier, man. I want to ask you the same one. Like, what was the mistake that you made, like, early on, like when you were producing that, like, maybe somebody else can learn from, you know?
Okay, word. I would say myself. I would say Let me think. I'm trying to think of like one that people could really like benefit from me telling. You know what I'm saying? But I would say one. I didn't really like reach out to people at first. I was really like I really didn't like to do that stuff. So I was just making beats by myself and like kind of just having them and like sending them to who I knew. But like you got to kind of push it a bit. You got to like try and get yourself into rooms and try and get yourself into people's DMs and get people responding to you. Not in a, obviously not in a spamming type of way, but it's definitely important. Like that's an important part of it. Like it's really half the battle. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure, man. For sure. Um, I guess for like any up and coming producers who are in here listening, like, what's the business behind like some of these placements you're getting? Like, how's that look? Just so like somebody could understand like
yeah, I mean
the
it,
business
it
side.
varies, but like the standard way is when a song's about to come out, they'll just like someone from the label will hit you and they'll get your lawyer's information. You got to have a lawyer for sure. Um, and then really they'll
Make sure
send
you
over the
lawyer up before
paperwork.
you sign that shit.
Oh, no, most definitely. But yeah, then really just a back and forth with the lawyer and the label, work out in advance, royalty split, all that. And then once the terms are done, contract goes in, and really the song drops. And then usually within, this is where it varies. You hope to get your advance pretty soon after, but sometimes it can take a while.
Yep, that bag don't come right away on contract signing, right? Sometimes it be taking
Back.
3 months, 6 months.
Yeah, real shit. It can be 6 months, a year. Like, you know what I mean? There's advances I've seen right away. There's advances I'm still looking for, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, facts.
that's just the way it goes. That's why, like, you just really can't focus on none of that. You just gotta, like, take it day by day, just make music, you know what I'm saying?
Oh hell yeah, man. Well, salute to you, bro. I know you've been putting in a hell of a lot of work, man. So
No, I appreciate it, bro.
very dope, man. Looking
Nah, this
forward to seeing
whole
what you
this
got
whole
coming
thing,
up
y'all.
this year.
You say it one more time.
I said I'm looking forward to what you got coming up this year, man.
Most definitely. I can't wait to have some drops, all that.
Hell yeah. We got young Troy punching in, Mr. Platinum Producer in the building.
Yo, what's going on?
What's popping, man?
Out here, man, just listening. A lot of free
Okay.
game for the producers out there.
Free game for producers, man. We were getting some flack saying we weren't, giving the producers their flowers, man.
Yeah,
So we do
yeah,
we
yeah.
doing just that, bro. So I appreciate you punching in. I know that you got some platinum plaques, man. Share with us, man. Like, what plaques you got on the wall, bro?
We got a couple 8 Boogie Plaques,
Big.
PNB Rock.
Uh-huh.
What else? We got a Gunna one that's about to come out.
E.
That's about it. I just did a
Okay.
designer one. I know designers. I just shit like that. Nothing crazy.
No, that's all very dope, man. Um, what's your favorite plaque, bro?
My favorite black, probably OD. I did a song with A Boogie OD. That's probably my favorite one.
Okay. It's a
Yeah, I
big
don't know if you
record.
guys heard that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
How did that come together, bro?
how did that come together? Basically, we knew his management. We actually made that one in Toronto, and that's really it. We just knew his management. He was in the city where I'm from Montreal, so we just went out there to Toronto. It's close, so and that's it. Chopped it up, made it happen.
Okay. Very dope, man.
Yep.
Um, yeah, man. I mean, so I guess like as a producer who's on the come up, who's trying to get some of that free game. I mean, what's some advice you could give to them as far as like how to navigate through the fucking mess of this game?
Through the mess, yeah. I would say, I guess join a little community. People that you could work with. Apply pressure, but don't dick ride. Type of thing. Uh, just keep working. If nothing hits, then you just keep sending. If you have the producer's email, just keep loading them up. If they don't answer, just keep loading them up. They're gonna eventually answer if they fuck with it. If they have time to check it out, and that's it. Don't try to like let it happen. Let it come to you. Everything happens for a reason at the right time. If your sound is there, it's gonna happen eventually. that's just by email. And then if you know people in the industry or whoever, try to reach out to them and stuff like that.
Let me ask you a question because I know a lot of producers are wondering. They get their first big placement. How do they structure that deal out? I hear a lot of people saying, "Well, I'm just going to sell the beat outright." Give some insight on what that deal should look like to favor a producer or to be fair to a producer to make sure they're getting their due.
Well, if it's a major placement, you need obviously you need the lawyer, right? But you need it's usually like a 50% publishing the producer gets, depending on who else is on there. Like if it's just one producer, you get 50% of the pub. That's really it. You get an advance, and that's it. There's nothing more to it. Uh, you just gotta make sure you can't, like, for the people out there that think that they could read the contract, or you cannot read the contract. You gotta be a lawyer. It's like it's. But at first, it's like it's okay to fuck up at first because there's no school for this, right? So you take every placement as a lesson in the beginning, unless you have mentors around you that could like put you on game right away. You know what I mean?
But that goes back to you saying have your community there for you. So there's
Exactly.
people, right?
Exactly.
Mm.
Oh, 100%. What else we got in here? 20K the
Motherfucker,
producer.
are you eating like a torta right now? Is that what's happening?
It's taco night, bro. Don't worry about it. Every night's taco night over here.
Oh shit.
20K. What you saying, fam? Talk to me. MultiPlatinum Producer.
Yeah,
The Bankers Music Group, LLC.
A lot of platinum in this room right now.
platinum. That's good.
What are you saying, bro?
So it's
What are you
good.
saying, man? You good? You're a producer?
Yeah.
Okay. Dope. Tell us, man. Tell us about some of your placements. Let's start there.
We did Little Baby's My Turn, Annuel's Emmanuel, Polo G, Rich the Kid, Cap G, a lot of stuff.
Damn, that's dope. You from Toronto?
No, America.
Okay. You collabed with any Canadian producers?
Yeah, kinda. Not really. Not recently, but.
Well, listen, man, we got a whole gang of fucking Toronto producers in this bitch. So let's definitely, link up, man. All these producers in there, man. Let's link up. Let's get some collabs operating, man, because there's a lot of really dope producers coming out of Toronto, man, and we got a lot of them in this room. So happy you pulled up.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I'm with it.
Hell yeah! So everybody tap in. Tap in with my guy 20K the producer. So there is a lot of like producers who are on the come up, man. What's some advice you can give to them guys who are on the come up, man? Like as far as like good practices and whatnot, and how you were able to land this many placements.
I would just say networking. Network is your net worth. Just make sure you're a likable person, and just I feel like networking and being friends is more important than your music. You don't have to play a single beat for anyone. Be their friend.
It's funny, Lucas. We said this in the other room. Nobody wants to deal with a dickhead. Like at the end of the day,
Facts.
nobody wants to deal with a fuck boy. You know what I mean? If somebody can like you, that's the first step of you winning.
That's it. Don't be a piece of shit.
Don't be a piece of shit.
Be a piece of shit, fucking back of the line, asshole. No, for sure, man. That's some good advice, bro. And appreciate you pulling up.
You know what?
So
That's like the advice of the night. Don't be a piece of shit.
don't be a piece of
That's
shit, man.
that's the first
Don't be
that's
a
that's
piece of
that's the first chapter in the
shit.
book. In chapter 1, learn not to be a piece of shit.
Facts. Is Brony and Honcho Hoodlum in the room? Are they in the building? Because Keepsake had this idea where basically they were going at each other back and forth, you know, they were going at each other's throats, man. They were talking a lot of shit. So his idea was, let's get a beat and let's have them both do a 16 on it, and then we can vote whose 16's hotter.
I like that.
Yeah, let's sort this shit out, man.
Let the music speak.
Let the music speak. I mean, you can talk shit all day, bro, but like, you know, let's make it about the music, right? I mean,
Although some of the shit talking is kind of entertaining and everything, but
nah,
yeah.
of course, of course. And we
Now
wouldn't
we're
be
at the level
Toronto.
where I want to hear. I want to hear the records.
I wouldn't be Toronto without some shit talking. Come on.
Nah,
But so yeah, I think in regards to like getting this beat together for Roni and Honcho to go at, I mean, we're gonna. For what I'm thinking is, let's get some producers up here. You know, we can play a couple beats and let's pick one, and then let's give it to Roni and Honcho and have them do their 16s. And then we'll drop it next Tuesday.
I like that.
Yeah, man. So, any producers who are, you guys are in the room, raise your hands, and let's get some shit together, man. If anybody who's already up here, if you got some beats you want to play, let's do that as well.
No fucking around either. Make sure you got your shit ready to play. Like,
Get your shit ready, man. Yeah, let's go. Wow, man. Anybody raising hands?
everybody quiet now.
Everybody real quiet now. Oh, come on, let's let the beats talk then.
Wow, if there's producers in the room, this is that opportunity.
Yep. Maybe they're on their computers, man. Hold on, let me turn up the hand raising. Maybe that shit's turned off. Hold on 1 second. All right, Keep6. Can you turn that on so people can raise their hands?
Why, boss? Your producer?
I'm an executive producer.
So what? You got some beats there. You got something to play for us then?
Man, yeah, I ain't got no beats for you guys, but I need some beats because I'm trying to put together a little tape myself with collaborative artists and shit in the city.
Okay, well we're gonna open up the thing for the people playing some beats. So stick around.
Yeah. And producers, there you go. There's a placement for you right there. It's ready. Send it through.